all this crap about how we're shameful and innocent. And so we need to do the positive affirmations to change the programming, to change that core programming, you know. And so there's three different, before, you know, one of the things I learned in early recovery is that I can't think myself to loving myself. Love's a verb. It takes action. I need to start treating myself more lovingly, not just thinking about loving myself. You know, it takes action. You know, and so I just flashed on a line from the big book about how I was better at thinking about taking action than taking action, you know, something like that. But, so we need to take action, and you know, when I first got in recovery, I wanted to get it over with and get on with my life, and then at some point I realized this is my life, you know, and that what I can't realize, I can't control the process. I can't force the process. What I can do is force myself to take an action. I can force myself to get up and go to the gym, to exercise. I can force myself to eat something healthy. I can force myself to go to a meeting, or to call somebody in recovery, or to do some positive affirmation. And what we need to do is use our willpower to force ourselves to do positive affirmations, even though the ego tells you they're a bunch of bullshit. You know? So we need to start using our willpower to fight back against that ego programming and to do the positive affirmations. And there was a point in, I always felt like my mind was my own worst enemy, you know. And at one point I was at a meeting in Studio City, and somebody told me that I had 7 seconds to take back a negative thought or a negative thing I said before it went off into the universe. I have no idea if there's any metaphysical truth to that or not. But what it did is made me pay attention. And what I started realizing is I was having these negative thoughts, and then I was shaming and judging myself for the negative thoughts. And what I came to realize is that we all have what they call your shadow side, which is just about being a wounded human being with lots of pain and shame and anger. And so we have thoughts like, I wish he was dead. We don't want to focus on those and give them, fantasize about them and give them power. But we also don't want to shame and judge ourselves for them because we're giving them power then. And so I realized I was giving power to these negative things by shaming and judging myself for being human. And so at the beginning I just started saying cancel, cancel. You know? But then I learned to counter them with positive affirmations to start changing the whole message. You know? And so I learned to have more power over my mind by learning to realize I have a choice of where to focus my mind. And I don't have to judge and shame myself for any of the thoughts that come up. I can choose which ones to give power to and not judge and shame myself for being, you know, a human. So,